Clapperboard, when Michael Jackson met his idol loudly crying, the moment that changed everything. Part 1. The Boy Who Danced with Dreams. Crescent Moon. It was a cold night in Gary, Indiana. A small boy stood in front of a cracked mirror, a hairbrush in his hand like a microphone. His name was Michael Joseph Jackson, just a little boy with big dreams. His father's voice echoed from the other room. Greater than, Michael, practice harder. Again, the sound of his brothers playing instruments filled the air, drums, guitars, harmonies, but Michael's voice was something different. It wasn't just singing, it was feeling. He would close his eyes and imagine himself on a grand stage, lights shining, people cheering. But in his heart, there was one man he always wanted to be like, James Brown. Michael watched James Brown's performances again and again. The way he moved, shouted, danced, it was like fire on stage. He whispered to himself, greater than, one day, I'll meet him, and I'll make him proud. Part 2. The Road to Stardom Rocket. Years passed. Michael and his brothers became the Jackson 5, a sensation across America. But fame didn't come easy. Behind every smile, there was sweat, pain, and endless rehearsals. Michael often cried alone after practice. He was just a kid, yet he had the weight of a world expecting perfection. Still, every time he wanted to give up, he thought of James Brown. The man who showed him that music could move souls. During interviews, when asked, greater than, who inspires you the most? He'd always smile shyly and say, greater than, Mr. James Brown, he's the reason I dance. Part 3. The Dream Comes True. Loudly crying. It was 1983. Michael was now a star, but that little boy inside him still dreamed of one thing. Meeting his idol. That night, at the Beverly Theater, something magical happened. James Brown was performing live, and the crowd was electric. Michael sat in the audience, watching the man who had inspired his entire journey. Then, James looked into the crowd and said, greater than, I hear Michael Jackson's out there tonight, come on up here, Michael. The crowd exploded. Fire. Michael's heart stopped. He walked up the stairs, trembling, every step echoing like thunder in his chest. James hugged him and whispered, greater than, you got it, son. Show them what you got. Michael smiled nervously, and then he danced. He spun, glided, and the crowd roared louder than ever. In that moment, the student danced beside the teacher. James looked at him proudly and said to the crowd, greater than, now that's what I call a superstar. Tears filled Michael's eyes. His dream had come true, not just meeting his idol, but earning his respect. Loudly crying. Part 4. The Lesson. Glowing Star. Later that night, Michael wrote in his diary, greater than, when I met Mr. Brown, I saw the man who taught me everything without even knowing it. I realized, true greatness isn't about being better than others. It's about inspiring others to believe in themselves. From that day, Michael made it his mission to inspire millions the same way his idol inspired him. And he did. Through his music, his message, his heart, he became the idol of generations to come. Heart. Folded hands. Loudly crying. Please subscribe to save Michael Jackson's story. Let's keep his dream, humility, and inspiration alive forever. Globe sparkles.